Hashtag tagged out. Oh, it feels so good. I've hunted so hard to kill this third bird. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've been, I don't even know. I've been trying, and it's probably the same bird that's been working this property. This property's small, it ain't but about 50 acres. So I'm headed on my spots. It's getting time to wind it down a little bit, man. I'm one tag away from tagging out. I really hope I can do something this evening because I'm wore out. Just tired. Get up and go to work every morning, get up and go to work turkey hunting Saturday and Sunday, and the days I've had been off work has been to go turkey hunting. It takes a toll on you. It ain't no fun being tired all the time, but it's worth them couple of minutes. I got some pretty good intel on bird. It's huntable. I don't know if he's been seen in the spot in the mornings. I heard him, got on him the other morning, so hopefully. So today is May the 9th. I was kind of skeptical about shooting an interview because when I shoot interviews, I don't see no turkeys. When I don't shoot an interview, I see turkeys. I hear turkeys. But I'll take a crack at it. I was real close yesterday. I mean, like 10 more yards. I had him within 20 gauge, but sometimes it just don't work out right. There's rain coming in like 2.5 hours. Probably be here before then. So I'm gonna run back over here and try to get back on these birds. I want these turkeys so hard. so hard. I've called to them too much. Hunted them hard. They just it's the only spot I got that's got birds on it. Everything else is, I guess I killed all of them. I got a Coal Line Pass hunting WMA, but they've been so on fire over here since the season came in. I ain't gone nowhere else, which I should have, because these birds wouldn't be so hard to kill. So it's May 11th, 7:21 a.m. and this is the intro, outro to the hunt that I just had. Hashtag tagged out, baby, in Georgia. The last weekend. This is the last Saturday. Season goes out Wednesday, May 15th. Always comes in the third weekend of March. Always goes out the last Saturday. I mean the May 15th. So I got up last night, had a date night with the wife. Just thought it was going to be a horrible weekend for hunting, because it's supposed to rain all weekend. It's still cloudy and overcast. It has been all morning. Last night, right before I went to bed, I checked the weather again, and it showed that the rain was going to kind of hold off this morning. And it was a blessing, because I was tore up about it. It was going to rain the last weekend of the season. I had a bird down there was hanging out on my property pretty heavy. So I went in there this morning, tried to shoot an interview in the woods. It was too dark. Got there a little bit late. We didn't get home last night till about 11:30. The movie was pretty long, but we got home last night about 11:30. Got in bed, went to sleep. Got up this morning about 5:40, a little bit later than I usually get up. So I got out there and it was a little bit late. So I was rushing to get everything on and get down there, and got down there, stood in my normal spot, hit a hoop flute, and the bird gobbled. He was on a neighbor's property, top of a hill where they roost at. Not a lot, but they do roost there several times a year. So he was right there. I walked down as far as I could go. There's a road that runs along this creek, then the creek is the property line. So I walked down there and did some real subtle stuff. Bird's probably 100 yards or better, no more than 150. Did some tree yelps. He responded. Walked back down to an opening in the bottom where the birds have been hanging out a little bit, and I mean the rest is history. Y'all just had to see. But he came in on a string. I mean, it's perfect. I'd set up on a bird, didn't put a decoy out, had it with me, didn't put it out, chose not to use it. I caught up a bird back there several weeks ago, and he came in, my shotgun shell misfired, didn't go off, spooked him real bad. So I didn't know if it was the same bird or not, but so I didn't want to take any chances kind of creating the same scenario. But I did sit up on a little bit different tree. If I'd have set up where I usually set up at, he'd have been too far for that 20 gauge. So it it was textbook. I killed him. We're on Eastern Standard Time. I killed him at like 6:55 at the latest. It was almost too dark in there to film. I mean, I just cut the camera on, had it rolling. He just walked straight up the road. It was just perfect. I couldn't. It can't get no better. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy it. I got a lot of footage where I've been in there the past few weeks hunting these birds that's been hanging out on that property. It's been crazy. I've called them in several times and just couldn't make it happen. I've been all over them, but this morning was an exception. Lord blessed me with my third bird tagged out. It was awesome morning. All three birds just been awesome hunts. I killed 3 this year. I killed 1 last year from the same property, but I focused all my effort on that one group of birds last year, and I just got that one. But anyway, hope y'all enjoy the hunt. It's May 11th. Georgia season comes to a close May 15th. Y'all enjoy it. Check us out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook and Instagram. And we'll see y'all next year. Yes, sir! Oh. 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 Tag that. With the 20 gauge, baby. Oh man, I hope y'all can see him. Man. Boy, this the last weekend. The season goes out Wednesday, and yeah, it goes out Wednesday in Georgia. Oh man, that was exhilarating. I was expecting rain this morning when I got up. Me and my wife went and saw Avengers Endgame last night. Got home at like 11:30, 11:45. I checked the weather one last time before I went to bed and it said the rain might hold off, so I was like, man, I got to give it a shot. And I did. And that bird was roosted on the neighbor's place. And pretty sure that's turkey that's been in here. I've been on him a bunch. He's been gobbling his head off. But I'd called and he gobbled a few times. And I've hunted this place so hard this year, I ain't gonna lie. I've hunted it way hard. Anyway, I'll set up something else. We'll shoot this. Oh, thank you, Lord. He just, I mean, he came right to me. He couldn't work out any better. I think I killed him before 7 o'clock. Actually, right now, It's probably about 7 o'clock. But it's a good little hill. It ain't got me fired up. I'm gonna head up here, set him down, and give y'all the full story. Man, happened so quick this morning. It's supposed to rain here in the next few hours. I thought they were calling at first that it was gonna rain first thing this morning. And so last night, me and my wife went to the movies, had a little date night. Right before I went to sleep, I checked the weather again, and the rain was gonna hold off to like 10 or 11. It's like straight cloudy overcast right now. I wanted to film this interview where I shot him at, but it was almost too dark in there. It was almost too dark when I shot him. I shot him before 7 o'clock. It's 7:03 now, and I shot him about 10 minutes ago. I think last time I looked on the camera, it was like 6:52 before I shot. I've been chasing, man. I don't know if it's the same bird. I'm pretty sure it is. I've been on him. I've called him in literally 3 different times this past week. This is the 3rd time, so I called him in 2 times before this. And like one evening he came, I mean, straight to me, but he was in some thick. He was in some pines, and there's like a wall with thick boulder around it. I just couldn't shoot him. And I said I was going. The 3rd one I killed was going to be with my 20 gauge. That was the last gun my dad had given me before he passed away in December. So that was a gun he physically gave it to me, and I took it and put a choke in it. And it's not any expensive special gun, but it was the last one that he personally gave to me before he passed away. And I said that was the one I was going to kill my 3rd one with. So I put the Mossberg up, put the 12 gauge up, broke out the 20 gauge, and got in here this morning and knew these birds were call shy, because kind of call shy. I wouldn't say call shy, but they were a bit leery about coming to the calls. I out-hooted with a hoop fluke this morning, just something real subtle, and the bird gobbled, and he was over on the neighbor's place up on top of the hill. So I kind of walked down as far as I could go on my property, my place, to him, and just real soft tree yelps, real subtle stuff, and he was gobbling. So I just stood there and waited for him, and he flew down, man. He flew down. It had to be 6:30, 6:40. It didn't take him long to get here. It probably wasn't that. Probably about 6:40, 6:45. He flew down and messed around on the hill and some stuff, but kind of pretty much came straight to me, straight down the hill, crossed a little creek, and right up into the bottom where I was. And I think that's where they've been hanging out. So blessed, thank you, Lord, for letting me do this, allowing me to have a great year. I've had an awesome year. Been on birds. It's been awesome. But I'm gonna get this sucker to the house. It's Mother's Day weekend, so I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife and all the moms, and just blessed. Just an awesome season. Strut South TV had a great turkey season this year in 2019. Looking forward to carrying it on next year. I know we got a couple of guys still got a few tags, so we're gonna work on them the next 3 days. Hopefully we can get them knocked out.